Danganronpa.
Wow, what a pick! Hey guys, the Kickassreaction here, and we are back with some more Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. This is it now, we're beginning the final chapter of the game this time around. Chapter 6, after the trial for the execution of Nagito Kamada and the executed Chiaki Nanami. So, obviously a lot of big things happening in this one, namely the fact that they are still giving us hope. Despite everything we've gone through in the game so far, they are giving us the potential that no one has actually died in this game thus far. With everyone actually being still alive, being still good. If this is all just a simulation, you know, which it is, did anyone really die? Or are we all going to wake up and be like, oh shit, oh fuck all of you that were the killers, you know, like, what's the deal going to be? I honestly don't know. But we're definitely guaranteed some answers in this one. We're definitely guaranteed the state of the world to finally get our answer from Junko in Chapter 6 of the previous game. Is the world really destroyed? Is everything really as chaotic as it seems? Or has things been, you know, fixed up and whatnot from the Future Foundation? Which we can presume is actually our main characters from DR1 returning. So, I am very much looking forward to this. I am very much looking forward to seeing the answers to this. Obviously, I went through the whole thing in like the end of Chapter 5. But I'm excited, you know. I'm really, really excited to get the reveal, to see what it's actually going to be. What it's truly going to show. Wow. So many something I've ever actually had before. I don't think I've had Mikon before. I don't think I've ever had Ibuki before, actually, ironically, on the starting menu. Let's just see one more. Wow, Gundam, okay. Yeah, I actually don't think I've ever had Ibuki, which is kind of insane, actually. And Jesus, okay. I definitely have a lot of save stuff left. But yeah, like I said, I am so excited for this chapter. I honestly can't even express enough how excited I am for this. This is going to be so fucking hype. This is going to be nothing like the rest of the game or really DR ever before. Like, I assume we're going to get a trial to reveal our mysteries, our secrets, and our memories. But I honestly don't expect any deceased or anything in this chapter. This probably is the, like, that probably was the final time we're going to get a killing in this game, was with, Nagito, and we're going to see what's actually happening, like, you know, who is the Future Foundation? Who has been controlling Monokuma, for crying out loud? That's something we gotta reveal in this chapter. Like, who has been the mastermind behind, like, our killing game? Like, none of that's been revealed or even had a hint as to who that could be. It's not one of our survivors, you know. So I don't know. But either way, let's just go into this, guys. Let's begin Chapter 6 at long last. Chapter 0! Head into the school trip. Flashback? Dude, are we in a fucking... I mean, yeah, we have to be. Chapter 0, we're in a flashback right now. Why does it sound like we're in a boat? I don't know, it would be wrong to say it's swinging from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. Who the hell is... I don't have a clue who's talking right now. How boring. Is it Junko? What? Nagito. What is going on right now? Do you like ships? Is it Hajime next? Is it Hajime on the other side? Who's the narrator here? On the other side of that dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. You were having fun. So, that's what I assumed. Do you like you do like ships, right? Ships? Oh, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. Jesus Christ, you really are talking like Junko right now, talking about the perpetual boredom and everything. Instantly, I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Narito Kamada. Well, anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me. So to share a room with a person like that... Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Oh my god. This has to be Hajime, right? Like, who else fits? Unless it could be Makoto. That would be something. Lucky. Ah, so that's what your talent... That's your talent, then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly... That's because I have luck... Because what? Dude, is this really is this Makoto? Huh? I guess I'd do my regular voice of Makoto then, because that is, like, my voice. Even I possess a talent that's boring as luck. Possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hot Speak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? Ah, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. No, maybe it's not Makoto, because that's not how Makoto would speak. Ah, sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. I don't... This isn't Makoto, it's not Junko. Who is this, huh? This world is full of boring people. Okay, I guess I gotta do a different voice. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, the world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Okay. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Ah, perhaps... Does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world. Not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be profound. This is so interesting. What is this strange philosophical conversation we're having right now with Narito and this mysterious third party? Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Listen well, using people as a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about the ultimate despair? What is it? Dude, he even knows about the ultimate despair. What the fuck is going on? This is before the memory wipe, isn't it? But how? I mean, they're already... This is before the memory wipe. What the fuck? Holy shit. We're actually after DL1 right now. What the fuck is going on? Junko's execution was public. What the hell? I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me. Even now, it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh, he wants to bound so hard. Then, will I be able to see her again? We are actually talking about Junko right now. He's met Junko before. Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fibre of my being again? Oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening? This is so good. And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person that I hate so much? Hate? Then explain your hand. Ah, this? Oh my god, yeah, his hand. Wait. He's got long nails. Long, red nails and a bandage. What the fuck? This isn't Mikon. It's not Ibuki. It's not even Junko. What the fuck? The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Bro, if Nagito's been a chick this whole fucking time. Oh my god. Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand at all. What are you... What? Dude, why are we still going with the mysteries? What is happening? You're meant to answer my questions, not give me 1,000 more. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. What the f... Did you take Junko's arm? Like, what? No, you couldn't have. Her body was crushed. There's nothing but goo left that's Junko and Ashima. I guess... Yeah, I guess the only other one is technically Mukuro, but like, what? You salvaged the body, you really are born in... But dude, it could literally only be Mukuro, and she had the nails, she had the red nails. What the fuck? But her arm was Char. What the what? I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that I... Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Oh, that's strange. Huh? Ah, look out the window. We're finally here. Jabberwock Island? You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? What the fuck? So we all knew we were coming here. Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's a... Dude, are we talking about... Are we talking to Izuru right now? Izuru Kamakura? Because yeah, there was still that person that, like, Monokuma was waiting for that we never even explained. I almost forgot about that. Is this actually Izuru, a person loved by talent? Who has luck as a talent? Did he really get, like, ultimate lucky and just got every talent ever? Like, what the fuck? But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I'll not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Yeah, dude, this is the person that at least they're waiting for. It has... Is it like, dude, is it really Izuru? It's literally the one character left in this whole franchise that we have, like, the big mystery about of even who it is and what his involvement is. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There is no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. Shit. You really don't play along, do you? This is such an interesting conversation. Is that it? Is that literally... Are we done with chapter 0? What the fuck? So... Apparently we did go to an island. We really did go to Jabberwock Island. What? And that was the person who, honestly, by proxy of elimination at this point, had to have been Izuru. Because, like, it's the one character in Danganronpa lore at this point that we still have almost nothing on. But also, what was that about Nagito's arm? And it was a feminine arm. What? Nails? Like, Mukuro, who was Junko, but no, her arm was blasted off with nails. What? so confused. How has this chapter already opened the floodgates for like a bajillion more questions than answers? How, like, what? Okay, let's just keep going. Huh? What is this? We're outside the game. Yep, that door. Again, this is what made it too obvious that it was a simulation, which I feel like is one of the, probably the weaker points of the game, is that this could have been a big thing at the end of Chapter 5 if we didn't already have an idea this was happening. It's a door. There's a door. Huh? A door? Why is there a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? What am I supposed to do? I guess open the floodgates back to reality. What the fuck? We're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Oh my god. Are we in literally the same building as DR1? Because I think the DR1 building was actually like an abandoned building of Hope's Peak. Or something that was going that was under renovations, I think, in DR0. That's what it was said. Are we in like the main halls now? Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I know the last thing you remember is opening the door. I went inside the ancient room while everyone else. And there was a class trial room. When I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground, but then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before, when we were all gathered in that classroom, just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? Nope. You just exited Jabberwock. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is way too familiar. Oh my god, we're still in the simulation.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
I think this is the first time I've actually had an echo effect for these broadcasts as well.
Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
It's concerning though that Monokuma's still here.
Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all.
Yeah, we're still in the simulation.
So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Are we literally in the same building? Huh? You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, dude. If we're literally in the same building as DR1, we're gonna start pulling out all the DR1 tracks, aren't we? We're gonna have the whole soundtrack just brought back into this game. That's so fucking cool. I don't think we've heard this theme in a very long time. Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy." But why would this place be Hope's Peak Academy? And not just that... What is this graduation exam? Isn't the killing already over? Dude, we're literally... So... This has to be... another building though, right? Because the walls are... the windows are bolted again. What is this? In a normal classroom, there'd be a window, but instead... there's this iron plate bolted here. When I tried knocking on it with my fist. Looks like it's pretty thick. It's a pretty thick iron plate. Is this to keep us trapped? What the hell? This place, where iron plates are covering the windows inside the classrooms. Is it really Hope's Peak Academy? Yeah, it fucking is Hope's Peak Academy, alright. Oh my god, I never thought we'd be here again, honestly. Old building, it's literally the old building. But we're in a simulation because this is glitching the fuck out. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a place at school. What a creepy place. At least, it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope's Peak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us. Just like the funhouse. That's right. It's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go and definitely clear things up. Well, we can't go to the, yeah, we can't go to, like, the the dorm rooms or the cafeteria or anything, because that's literally like DR1 territory. We don't have access to that anymore. Oh my god, even the trial room's off limits. Dude, for some reason, yeah, I never thought I'd see these surroundings again. This scenery. Oh my god. As if it couldn't seem any more desolate than before. Jesus Christ. I missed this track though, this is a great track. The gymnasium is here, right? Alright, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so I brace myself and cautiously open the door. More like you, like, teleported inside the building, apparently. Or inside the room. Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. Oh my god, you cannot be building this up to be any more hype. Jesus. Also, what the fuck was the beginning with Nagito and that guy? Seriously, what is going on? I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. Bro, can you just imagine if everyone from DR1 is here? That'd be sick. Oh, it was a normal gymnasium. Okay, so our survivors. Right. I don't know, seeing Fuyuhiko with this background feels like a mod at this point. Holy crap. Yo, Hajime.
Yo.
You heard the announcement and came here too. You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what did you make of all this? Like Kuma said this place was Hot Speak Academy or something.
That is...
That cannot be possible.
Well, yeah.
You're right. Any way you look at it, it's impossible. Hello! How does it feel to finally return to the long-awaited Hope Speak Academy?
Why, you...
Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time?
That's...
Baba, what a shock! I just told you guys this is Hope Speak Academy.
Of course not!
There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope Speak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway? What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope Speak Academy fell to ruin.
Lies.
You were serious about that?
Stupid fool.
Oh my god, Minimaru's still here. But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that deserved to be ruined. They deserve to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope Speak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic. Wow.
Fine.
I definitely feel nostalgic, bro. Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. So either a meta joke on the player or the person that was in Chapter 0. Someone?
Don't fuck with me!
Enough of this bullshit! Just spit it out already!
You...
Where'd you take us, you bastard? Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words...
You also met a few familiar faces before you did that we're not really addressing. It means... I made this Hope Speak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin.
You...
What do you mean between?
Hey!
What do you mean by made?
What's this?
Oh my! Are your minds getting crumbled at the only knowledge can satisfy? Good. Very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or something like that.
Shing!
A graduation exam, let me guess, a final class trial? It's just a simple graduation exam.
Huh?
Then what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
Are you sure about this?
But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay with the outside world.
So...
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you made a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh?
Why?
It's so weird seeing Monokuma be this cooperative. Jesus Christ. He's actually giving us the choices now. Like, I'm not used to this much power, Monokuma. You're giving me too much control over my destiny. We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here.
That's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us loose. And let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No, no, no.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Oh my god. Ah. Oh, show them to me. Show me Bubblebutt Kyoko. Show me that little pussy boy Makoto. Show me that fucking Master Togami. And maybe the other three as well. You know, Toko, Jill, I'm very excited for as well. The other two, definitely the least by a large margin, but why not? Again, if they arrive, we have a perfect 6-on-6. Monokuma and our survivors of this game versus the 6 survivors of the previous game, and that would be like our big thing. Like Monokuma acts as like the judge, plus like he's in the trial to count with DR1 again as well. Like, oh my god. Main cast?
Hey,
Oh my god, that's such a bad way to put it. Meaning, you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives.
Damn it.
So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? I've dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research about Hope's Peak Academy. We're really doing one last investigation inside Hope's Peak Academy. Jesus Christ. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. Oh my god, we are literally waiting for them to come up! Oh, fuck the trial, I'm gonna come right now, I can't hold it. So please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving with us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey.
Like, he kept insisting this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How do we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There is no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to that creepy place like that. Unsurprisingly, Kane is being quite silent right now. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on this island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? Yep. Makes sense, the final setting of Danganronpa would be Hope's Peak Academy after all. This is Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long. What in the world is going on? Damn it. Why is this happening? Why? Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't know if we saw that shot. I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd be confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope? Oh. Wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen you must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had any talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody, that's all. One of the most brutal, lines Nagito ever gave, Jesus Christ. Oh, the funhouse still keeps coming up, that was such a good chapter. If I really am a nobody, then you should have left me alone. Why? Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard.
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey.
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? No, he definitely is not. If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
Jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Manami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of, yep.
You
And they're
serious?
on their way. So they're not Worldender? Then we really were tricked by Monokuma?
However...
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied it.
Damn it.
That's true. Even if there are allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation. But if she was still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. Honestly. So, what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. We're going to get out of here safely. If we're going to get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. I gathered that. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Fair enough. Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have before?
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Hell yeah.
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something. About Hope's Peak Academy. About ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anything. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. That is an impossibility.
Hey!
Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course.
Hell yes! Oh my god, again, this feels almost like a mod, just seeing old ass, like, background with, like, modern characters. Jesus. He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. I think that, I don't know. Whether this place really is what's happened at Hope's Peak Academy, none of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now, but Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. You should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey, hey.
So what are we gonna do? Can we start already? But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
Even so.
I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead for now.
Whoa!
Hey, you're already going? I know, right?
Jeez.
Akane investigating first, we might be in trouble. What's that idiot thinking, running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She's obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However...
It'll be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
All right.
So we must do our best as well. Like they say, it's not scary if everyone stops at a green light. What? If we stopped at a green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez. You're
can't-
pathetic.
Honestly, Akane already took off on her own. It might be safe if we split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over with and just go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
Excuse me.
I should do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow. Wow, okay, that might have been a sight. Then left the gymnasium.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia,
Miss Sonia!
please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. I should hurry up and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more, and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful, everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance toward that hope. Even though I don't understand, and a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Holy shit. And who would have thought that our final investigational period... There's chibis in this chapter too? Crazy.
I knew you could do it.
That's pretty cool though. But who would have thought that our final investigational place would be Hope's Peak Academy itself? Holy shit. And luckily, we're already quite familiar with this place's structure. Oh my god, I can't even, like, go from building to building. Okay, it's a little more linear than DR1. Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know what he's doing, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not going to fall for his trap. There's no way that will make me back down. Also, yeah, probably a good thing we can't go in these rooms because these were a massacre, if I remember correctly. This hallway, there is a strange feeling to it, no? As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? Okay, yeah. Oh my god, dude. The continuous glitching even as we're in control of the game. Oh my god, this is some heavy Doki shit. Or maybe this is just what Doki, like, took inspiration from. Yep, the biolab, the morgue for all of our previous members. And honestly, maybe even our current members as well. Raw. Okay, very restrictive. I've already said a number of times how restrictive this game feels compared to DL1 investigations. But now it's like... Can I go anywhere? Alright, okay, just this room. Just the dojo. So is everyone on random rooms then, I assume? Okay, we got our investigation here. Or we got an item right there, whatever that is. Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. Honestly, like, if our reveal from, like, DL1 is that was also a simulation, that would honestly just be, like, the creme de la creme on top of this shit, because, yeah, it does feel a bit weird to have this room inside of a school, but we know it actually did happen in DL1. What the hell is that? Is this a manga? The title is... Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out on the open like this? Let's start with history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. So just as I thought, Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. Well, it's definitely a clue or something. I really want to ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll do anything that might be I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. Okay. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend, we know that. Built to raise hope in the nation's future. Many of its alumni are key readers of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. This is a lot of info we got from DR0 as well, so this isn't quite new to me, but this is still cool to get confirmation on in the game as well. Just a bit of a refresher course, really. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes it will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system. Yep, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. It was literally just a pretty overpriced regular school, basically. The expenses and exam fees of the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners. People who only cared about the brands, yep. Yeah, so basically just a way of educating with, you know, the basic effort of a regular school while using the funding to fund the main academy and all their talent. We know a lot of this from DR1, but DR0, but yeah, this is basically just kind of it. It wouldn't hinder, I guess, the academy's reputation in any way, but still, it was kind of interesting how they actually got more funds for this, though. So I can't really blame it. With this, Host Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent to create Host Peak Academy's earnest wish. A true genius who would become mankind's. So, oh my god, now we're going into the Izuru Kamakura stuff. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The instant that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Host Peak Academy. Host Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Yep, the massacre that took place with Izuru Kamakura, huh? That ending was so sudden, like a manga that suddenly cancelled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga, the tragedy and the tragedy of Host Peak Academy, these names are so melodramatic, as nobody's instance really happened, right? Yep. This manga only mentions the names, so I don't know the details, but no, it'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The reserve department. That department was only built to collect money, yep. I was one of those reserve corps students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again.
Shing!
Ah, the thing that's weird is, of course, you. Huh?
Hey! Hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the reserve department? Another good question, honestly. The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, correct? But you should have known even before you entered the school that you had no talent, right? That's another one of the big reasons, like, mysteries, what the fuck? We've been wondering about that. So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too. What do you want me to say?
By the way...
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of the Reserve Corps students.
I got it!
Ooh, you willingly sealed those memories yourself. Or, huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. Dude, what are you even talking about right now? Actually, what are we cooking at this point? You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a Reserve Corps student. Honestly, that's a fair bit of criticism right there. He does do that a lot. Damn it! What the fuck? Alright, so we got our bullet right here. But I guess, okay. Not much we can actually look at right now. But he went through a traumatic experience that forced him to repress those memories. Very interesting. It's armor and a helmet. Did the map developers design this to reflect the Japanese dojo? Okay, is there anything else? I can still level up, apparently. There's a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them have a traditional looking wood lock key sticking out of them. I guess they're just here for show. There's nothing in particular that looks like a clue. But we remember just how important those key lockers were in another time, in another place. There's a straw post. I guess that means it was used for training. Yep, manga for morons. Okay. The target seems pretty far away. If the production team had more time, there could have been a minigame here. Wow. Wow! Oh, that's a shame. Oh well. Don't worry about what you couldn't do. Just make sure you add it in the next installment. Wait, what am I saying? Alright, I guess that's everything there. So are we going to another floor right now, or is more getting unlocked as we go along? Okay, Kazuichi. Okay. Alright, so Sonya's gone, but Kazuichi still
What's
remains.
going on?
But this hallway, it's kind of creepy. I can't go to places that I should be able to go. It's like some rule being enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something, or a glitch in the system, in the Matrix. Like, is no one seeing these glitches? Is that purely just viewer, player privileges? Okay, but like... Okay, but where am I going now then? Oh, okay, well, unlocking bit by bit. Oh god, this was the room that was, like, bloody to hell, wasn't it? No. Okay, that might have been the one, double X one. This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is... Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope Speak Academy. Interesting way we're developing the story just by these comics. Wasn't The Tragedy of Hope Speak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? It's why Hope Speak Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the biggest, most awful, most tragic, most awful event in human history. I love saying that. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about the incident? What a great face. I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope Speak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated, stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is... That is a great cover, by the way. I just noticed that it's a full-on skull. Oh, that's beautiful. As the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy occurred at Hope Speak Academy. I would hope so. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope Speak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students of the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope Speak Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it never happened. Oh my fucking god! Wait a minute, oh my god, Dude. It just clicked. Hajime's Izuru, isn't he? Oh my god, Hajime is Izuru. They just said he went through a tragedy he went through a traumatic experience that made him repress his own memory psychologically. And oh my fucking god. Oh my god, that's it, isn't it? That's it. Dude, Hajime is Izuru Kamakura, isn't he? He's Izuru without the... Dude. Oh my god. He's Izuru without his memories of being Izuru, isn't he? Holy shit, yeah. Because Monokuma's point, yeah, it's like, why didn't he remember that he was a reserve course student? It's because he wasn't a reserve course student. He was a fucking... He was a talent boy. Oh my god, dude. If that's where we're going with this, holy shit. Holy shit. That could be what they mean when they say that Monokuma's waiting for someone. It could be he's waiting for Hajime to regain his memories, because then he is literally a different person. He is literally a different character. And there's the fact that I don't think at all in any way Danganronpa Zero gave any description for what Izuru looked like. No description for like his eye color, his hair color, his body shape. I think the only thing they confirmed was that it's a male. And it makes no sense otherwise why Hajime is even at this academy. Why he's in this simulation right now, dude, it has to be. Oh my god, dude, if that's our reveal, because DR1 was our reveal of Junko being Monokuma, if this reveal is that fucking Hajime, our main character, is Izuru, oh my god. Oh my god, because we need something sus like that. We need a new Chapter 6 big reveal, big mystery for us to get, right? That fits. That fits. Oh my god, dude. If this is actually it. Oh my god. Dude, that would be fucking wild as hell. That would... Oh my god. Okay. That... Officially locking in theory, Izuru is Hajime and Hajime is Izuru. Because we have nothing on his past, on his, like, his parents, on any siblings, anything. We do not know Hajime's backstory at all. It's the big mystery of the game. So it connects a little too well, honestly, to Izuru Kamakura. Holy shit. I just finished my drink and depending... Sorry. I just finished my drink and depending on how long we go in this investigation, I might need to take a break and get more. As well as just maybe eat or something, but... That's my locked-in theory, dude. If that's it, oh, I'm gonna be so... Oh, that's gonna be so sick. However... A certain student began working in secret to use that instance to their advantage. Junko and Ashima. That student uncovered what the academy did, and by making that knowledge public... Junko and Ashima! It stoked the fires of the reserve corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated, Junko and Ashima. And the uprising began, Junko and Ashima. And that heralded Hope's Academy's destruction, Junko and Ashima. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Academy, Junko and Ashima. Eventually, the incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident, Junko and Ashima. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, Junko and Ashima. Works cited. Wow, that's a little on the nose, but yeah. Basically, what this is saying is, read my book, idiots! And I have read your book, most elegant author of Danganronpa. I have read your light novel, Danganronpa Zero, on the channel if you guys maybe finding this for the first time as me as a creator. Full reaction read along with a friend of Danganronpa Zero in the Danganronpa playlist if you feel like, you know, reading that and whatnot, or listening to that if you never read it before. Right there. That's funny. Yeah, because especially, like, there is no official Western release of Danganronpa Zero, so I imagine, like, for a lot of Western viewers, a lot of them probably don't even know Danganronpa Zero would be a thing by this point, so yeah, they just had to put that in, because, like, yeah. That honestly is kind of silly, though, because, yeah, they put that in this game, they localized this game, but they didn't localize fucking that, so, like, at the point this game came out, like, how would you even read Zero? I don't imagine a translation would have happened that quickly yet, you know? Whatever. It's all fan translation anyway, but, we had a pretty good one on the channel, provided by a good friend, so, you know, it's what it is. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Academy. What irony! For a genius known as the ultimate Hope to cause such a gruesome incident. Oh my god. Dude, no. You know what actually makes that even better? What makes that... Okay, I was like 90% sure my theory made some sense. I'm almost 100% right now. No, I am 100%, because what makes that even better is that we are fighting the Future Foundation, which will be Makoto and, like, any other number of characters against our group. And Makoto is the self-proclaimed Ultimate Hope. So we will literally have the Ultimate Hope versus the Ultimate Hope in the trial. Izuru versus Makoto, the two Ultimate Hopes, the two founding main characters of Danganronpa 1 and Danganronpa 2 going at it together. Oh my god, it fits too well. It fits too well. That has to be it. Holy crap. It's too late. I came, but Jesus Christ, I'm gonna keep going. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. Damn it, he always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But Ultimate Hope. Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. more importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me more of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. Yeah. Ironically, I think the only other person who had, like, multiple talents was Junko. I guess if you want to technically count Jill and Toko. But two, you know, very different situation there because it's two different personalities. But yeah, Junko had, like, I think 3. She had the ultimate strategist, the ultimate, the ultimate strategist, the ultimate fashionista, and the ultimate despair. That was 3 for her. Okay, I guess technically Mukuro as well, because that was like a co-joint ultimate title, but you get what I mean. That's right, the reserve department. Here, it said that the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way I have a reason to do something like that. Alright, so 2 pieces of evidence so far. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but... yeah, that's a bit much of a title just for a massacre of, like, a couple students, you know? There's definitely been worse stuff in our history than that. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was that? And who's this other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? Junko Inoshima. A beautiful blonde who, you know, we should devote ourselves to thoroughly. This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. Also, now I actually have to look around for the Monokuma since they showed one. Sorry, but you know, it's gotta be done. Alright, so I assume we're gonna get, like, everyone here at some point. You know, Sonia, Kazuichi, you know, and the others as well. The other 2. No Monokuma's here. Yeah, that's the room I believed it was a bloody massacre, so we're probably not going to get any information on that room. Could we actually go in the biolab now? Oh my god, holy shit, we can go in the biolab. Oh, you know I want to look at this biolab so thoroughly. Oh, but there's no lights on. What the hell is this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. Okay. Ah, there you are. That's creepy. Jesus Christ, that's disturbing.
I've been found.
Yeah. Also, I am going to actually do a cut here to get more water, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, and we are back, and already I see a book, but no lights on the refrigerators, so I guess we don't have any bodies in here. I've seen this in movies before. It's a refrigerator for preserving dead bodies. At least that's what it looks like, but that's not possible, right? Keeping dead bodies in a high school biolab isn't something you should joke about. It just feels so forced. This idea should have been cancelled during development or something. Wait, what am I thinking? Honestly, yeah. Oh, my bad. Okay, we got the top. Why is it left out like this? Clean up after yourselves, will you? God, yeah, even the monitor's frozen solid. Okay. Jesus Christ! It's not me. That does look like Mayuri from Steins Gate, right? That's another manga just lying around here. This time the title is... Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history? I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Just, what was that incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. Wow. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. That definitely does look like Mayuri to me. Even the hairstyle's pretty similar. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying instances. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising of the reserve corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. But the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain anomalies soon came to light. But by then it was too late. The end and the means had vanished. The wanted destruction became their only goal, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to be spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths was the norm. We all became savages, obviously. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Just watching murders while eating their meals, that is... oh my god. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and cop dictates began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for the principle, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How can a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization, devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy. Junko Enoshima, the goddess of Danganronpa's universe. A group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. Could be Kazuichi, you never know. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as the ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. Fuck me, my heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this really is true, then what is happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant? What's happened to them?
No way!
Hey! Are you seriously yelling about a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Wow. Enough! What is this messed up manga? I thought you'd obviously know that such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but... for you to not remember that? Such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault though. Thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during the period has completely removed from your brains. The incident really happened and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to say? Do I have to tell you? All the clues I hear are real.
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see. So that's how it is. That's what he meant when he said at said at the beginning. Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is really like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. He's trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world so we want to stay on this island. There's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Not a bad theory, but... Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps. No, that's definitely it. Jesus. Our only, like, bullets are the mangas. Jesus. And all relating to the tragedy. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? They're dead currently, but they were two beautifully powerful, incredible students that they were. Ah, I missed them already. Well, I've missed them since they died, but you know. Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they're called Ultimates. Then, are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use, I'm going to freeze to death! I'm at my limit, I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Okay. Phew, that was close, I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? Back inside, of course. They actually let me go in here as well. Oh my god, they would have been funny if they made made like a game over screen for being in here too long. Okay. I'm spending more time on floor 5 than I would have suspected, honestly. Oh my god, and this room's now open too. We got the bloodbath room. Oh. Oh. Really? Did I misremember? Hi, Monokuma. No, I should ignore it. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see him.
Hiya!
Well, hello, Hajime. Hope you're doing pleasantly well. Are you pleasantly well? You're pleasantly well, right? What are you doing here?
No.
Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on the floor. On this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? Fair enough. You should have done that from the beginning. I don't want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up and... what did you need to tell me? It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for.
What?
Surprise! It's about Ultimate Despair. Huh? Are we gonna name drop them? Ahem! Even though the term Ultimate Despair refers to a group these days.
Actually...
Yep, it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. And the hottest, don't forget hottest. Well... okay, multiple people can fit that description for me, but okay. Not gonna go into that anymore, but she was hot as hell. A high school girl?
Yes, indeed.
Yes! Lady Junko Enoshima. Ah. Mwah. Mwah. Junko Enoshima?
Hey,
As the former Ultimate Despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor. And created the Ultimate Despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me!
Oh, hello. Hold on a sec! I know what the Ultimate Despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. Yeah, honestly, the Yakuza man would know that. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
unbelievable.
Humans are obsessed with their philosophy of an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
I love how he refers to her as Lady Junko, his mistress. That holds true for Lady Junko. Proper respect and all. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power.
phew.
Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who have been in... Sorry, wrong voice there. So she even recruited people who've been in a position to neutralize the threat?
Huh?
Then what was their purpose?
Huh?
What?
You...
Like I said, but why did they cause that incident? Doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they just do that without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Inishima's despair. Huh? For Junko Inishima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Inishima as Junko Inishima. Oh my god, we're going into like the philosophy of what Junko is and why she did it. Oh, any Junko content is so orgasmic every time. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime as a human is exactly like that. Junko Inishima is so full of so much despair that she is truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. The idea has been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. Yep, her fingers. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Inishima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like believers making offerings to their god. That's a good way of describing her, god. Like a mother providing food to their children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Inishima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. Jesus, fuck me. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible.
What?
Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Final days?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also the famous people throughout history. This is also true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean by final days? What happened to the Reserve Department?
of course.
They fulfilled their roles as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357 students of the Reserve Department all committed mass suicide. Jesus, what the fuck? Mass suicide? What the hell? Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
Oh, 2,357 students? Oops. It wasn't wrong of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded, huh? You idiot! Is that me?
Damn it!
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair? Junko Inishima? Doesn't scare me at all, I mean...
Bastard!
Junko Inishima is already dead! How do you know that? Huh? Also, that is... oh my god, that's... Oh, we got to see Junko. We got to see Junko. Oh yeah, Monokuma said she died, didn't she? Duh. Reserve Department's been... what? We're not even, like, expanding on anything here. We're just... oh my... oh, we got to see Junko. We got to see Junko. You just take a look at her face. You'll get why they're so dedicated. Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Inishima is really dead?
Huh?
What? You didn't see it? There's a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life. Oh my god, Killing School Life, that's about DL1, right? In that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the killing school life? Yep. Yep. Everything that happened in DR1, the whole summary. The survivors, the deceased, the betrayals, everything. Like the killings that were involved in... They were the killings that happened at Host Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took their own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. The killing school life ended up failing in the end. Did it though? As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
For a manga about a killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed killing school life was Junko and Ashima. The mastermind took their own life, which means Junko and Ashima is dead. But then, who are you, Monokuma?
like...
Turns out that killing school life was part of the whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of the former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope's Peak Academy, and she took away their memories? Just like that? Or just like us? Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being cruel, to being a cruel arsehole. Does that apply to us too? The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing?
So...
The students of Hope's Peak Academy were widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up! But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko and Ashima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in a trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. But that's the thing about Junko. She wins either way. Either she kills and gets her message across the world, or she loses and revels in despair herself. There is no, failed solution to Junko. That's why she's such a walking anomaly, and that's why she's such an incredible character. Because if you beat her, she wins. If she beats you, she wins. There is no... Failure is not a concept Junko and Ashima knows. Then Junko is no more. I love it, we keep going to the fucking bear. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko and Ashima isn't alive anymore! Then, who the fuck is Monokuma? Who is our enemy? If Junko and Ashima is already dead, are the rest of the ultimate despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resembled that killing school life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but honestly, who would be good enough to imitate Junko and Ashima, you know? Do we have an AI in Ashima? Come on. Surely she would have had a backup plan even for her own death, right? That's just the kind of person Junko was. An imitation is just that, an imitation.
No shit!
If the students from Hope's Peak Academy stopped the real deal, there's no way we'd lose to some fake. But if this really is an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? Yeah, are we being broadcast too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere, just like the surveillance cameras during the killing school life? Oh my god, the killing school life is a bullet. Oh, that's hot. Ultimate Despairing has been updated into your Honestly, I could just look at this all day. Just look at this face all day. Man, Hajime! You totally know about that story, huh? What? Do you have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I raised the flag. Flag? What do you mean, raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that?
Ooh, how exciting.
Oh my god, one step at a time. You're getting closer to clearing my character out. You're not making sense again.
Well now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. What?
Yaha!
I'll raise them flags like crazy. Okay, was about to just spill his guts out. Why not?
What?
What a surprise. Do you want to hear about the ultimate despairs again? Oh. No, I don't really need you to.
Hey,
Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days. Wow. He just started on his own. Wow. Wow. Good part or not, I've already heard this from you before. Damn, that's pretty good. Alright. Well then, let's keep going. Again, it's kind of ironic that at this spot... Whoa. Huh? It changed to a different hallway again. Oh yeah, floor 4 now. So sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right, there's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. And ironically, yeah, I guess Monokuma is trying to paint himself as like a hero here with giving us like the memories and everything. So that when we reach the Future Foundation, the fuckers that took our memories, oh, they're gonna seem like the bad guys. I remember these floors and doors. Oh my god, they even take away Monokuma's like control room? Or was that somewhere else? I think this hall had Monokuma's control room, didn't it? Oh wait, if I go in there, it might change out of Akane, so I better talk to Akane first. Oh no, it might have been here. Wait. The Monokuma control panel was somewhere here, wasn't it? I know it was this floor. How have I not found it? Akane's twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. Huh? What do you mean? Who?
So...
I don't know, it's just my gut after all.
It's just my gut.
That's very concerning, because your gut is pretty good. But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. Ah, it's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Oh, that's definitely concerning. Headmaster room. Office. Where the hell was the Monokuma control room? Did they just take it out? Yeah, I swear this was where the Monokuma control room was. Interesting. What the fuck am I looking at? Also, wow. Bro, how is no one putting together that this is a simulation? Like, come on, there's literally code flying about in midair. This looks like a music room. I feel like I can see something strange. Strange is kind of underselling it. I see no Monokumas. Although this part is pretty Monokuma themed, okay. Looks like it's some sort of monument? Is it the, why would there be a monument in a music room? Is it for the deceased in, like, Shurigarabi Havoc? Oh. And not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hotspeak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Yep! The survivors are the Future Foundation, or the founders at least, huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hotspeak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. I think you might be misunderstanding what World Ender means. Or it's just wrong in general. Monokuma, he completely made it up! Alright then, the origins. Also, yeah, what the fuck? Codes, just... Japanese text it looks like, actually. What is this? Words are floating in the air? Is this like a This is like a hologram, right? Okay. The floating letters are forming a sentence. Looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hotspeak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 students. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. It's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko and Ashima rallying them. So, I guess this is when the plan started to, like, you know, enclose us all in Hope's Peak Academy for the, for Class 78. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Oh no, okay. Oh, it's our group then, I guess. Also, 15 students, there's 16 of us, it's Hajime, yeah. Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Research facility, huh? Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo New World program. The Neo World program. Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. 15 students? Is that about us? Oh, I guess that does make sense then, yeah, because she was part of them. Fair enough. Excluding Chiaki, who was a part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. I guess, yeah, we survived from Hope's Peak. Are we, like, the only surviving people from Hope's Peak Academy that, like, escaped everything? What happened outside of Jabberwock Island? The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true. Then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe I'm starting to feel like we might be better off remembering the memories we've lost. Not remembering the memories we've lost. Oh crap, it's like, yeah, you're slowly starting to kind of see Monokuma's point of staying on this island as well. Do you really even want the memories back at this point? I guess that's all the clue is in this room. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side, at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. They didn't want us to know that. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma. If he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Or it could be an AI Junko. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko and Ashima are making us go through this. Like, I can't imagine it's just some random character, like, that we haven't met before. It can't be that. Like, surely. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island? Honestly, yeah, true. What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was an ancient ruin. There's no way that that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be Future Foundation members here. Somehow, there's still so many mysteries, and that's why we need a final class trial, obviously. We can't solve mysteries without a trial, are you fucking crazy? Alright. What do we got now? What's open? God, this is great. I am loving this, honestly, though. We're getting so many different clues. We're building up so many different mysteries we're not even aware about yet. This is so good. Oh my god, and Izuru is back again. This feels different from a classroom. Maybe... Probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has a stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well...
More importantly, if you see Miss Sonia, I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna obsess with Sonia? Give it up already. Jesus, even Hajime's like, bro, it's not meant to be, just shut up. There you are.
Huh?
The answer is
Are
also
you
never.
serious?
He is never gonna give up on his waifu, and I understand that, bro. We take Sonia for ourselves now, though? Fuck him. There's something written on the blackboard. Oh my god, I just saw that's, Hiyoko. What the fuck? Oh, it's all our names, apparently. Why does Hiyoko have, like, a newspaper, like, print cut out of her, though? What's written here? What makes her important? Lists of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters just below that. Are names I've seen before. Yep. For some reason, again, Sonya... Oh, sorry, Hiyoko Saionji. Yeah, Teru Teru, Nekomaru, Fuyuhiko, Mahiru, Mikan, Ibuki, Akane, Sonya, Peko, Hajime, Chiaki, Kazuichi, Narito Gundam, and Ultimate Imposter. What the fuck? Why does she not look like a lolly there? What the hell? There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hiyoko Saionji is written there. What the fuck? Yeah, what is this newspaper? Dude, this isn't a lolly. This is not a lolly. What the fuck? Why does she look? What? Dude, what? Growth spurts don't happen like that. Jesus Christ. You don't get your growth spurt after 17, I'm pretty sure. What the fuck? What is this? It says Miss Sonya, Miss Hiyoko Saionji. This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew was a lolly. She was much smaller and more childlike. It's pretty much her defining feature. Huh? What the actual fuck? Yeah, what the hell? But the photo in this newspaper, in a way, I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure, it's like everyone else. What the fuck? How old is she here? Seriously, didn't we all start off at like 17? You don't shoot up at that age, I'm pretty sure. Do you? Is that a thing? It's too different from the Hiyoko we know. Does this mean... What does this mean? Huh? This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? That's a fair assessment. No, it says Hiyoko Saionji here. Oh, then Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. Wow. Honestly, I can't even blame him for coming to that conclusion because, like, what the fuck? An older sister with the same first and last name?
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hiyoko. Dude, and this is why you... just imagine if Hiyoko was still alive. What her reaction could have been to that, like... such a missed opportunity to keep her alive, honestly. But, did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Man.
Oh, it's not like I was that close to her or anything. Fair.
Wrong.
Well, she doesn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is the Saionji family's only daughter. She doesn't have she doesn't have a sister. Then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hiyoko! Huh?
Of course not.
But what are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for a childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt at that point? Also, talk about a growth spurt. Jesus Christ, did she grow 6 feet in an hour? What are you saying? She's already... The missing memories, you idiot. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt. Oh.
Today, I'm feeling white.
Well, regardless, all the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth? If this is the truth, then the Hiyoko in the newspaper... Also, that's kind of, like, weird, isn't it? Like, she was known and got away with so much for her childlike figure, like... Okay, then what'd that mean for her career when she apparently shut up and looked like... Honestly, she looks a little older than most of the characters in this game at this point. Like, what the hell? Oh my god, it's even sillier because we literally have seen a photo of her from her time at Hope Speak Academy and she still looks like the same as she had throughout the game. So what the hell does this mean? Also, she actually looks kind of like... She looks kind of nicer in this image as well. Like, she actually looks gentle and, like, welcoming. What the fuck? Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how could there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist? It's a fair question because, again, we haven't put together this as a simulation yet, so even with the memories gone... he wouldn't even consider the idea that she, like, shot up in height. Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is bad.
If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying that out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If that's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? Are they gonna make us look, like, that much older? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was that?
What's going on?
What's going on? It's better not to have anything to do with time travel. It better not have anything to do with time travel. That's an interesting comparison, but not entirely wrong, I suppose. Yeah, that is honestly one of the most shocking and confusing moments. Like, how and why is that a big mystery of the game? Like, Jesus Christ. Also, can I say she's hot now without feeling weird about it? Because that is a hot Hiyoko. I'm not going to even deny that one. An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. Yep, Izuru Kamakura. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the place card says Hope's Peak Academy founder Izuru Kamakura. Yep, the founder of Hope's Peak Academy, and this name, Izuru Kamakura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Yes, 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 it does 1000%. Damn it, another mystery. And, like, I've known that. Jesus, that's a very clear image. And we've known that since chapter 4. Alright, I think that's it. Flowers on top of the desk. Plus, they look strange to me. Are my eyes just tired? Yeah, they're digitized. Oh. Oh, of course, what an idiot. There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. I'm not gonna question that there's fucking letters floating in the air. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. Yep. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. We were remnants of despair, weren't we? Holy crap, I was right. Even though they have lost Junko and Ashima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko and Ashima, I doubt that. Unless, again, it's... like, the only person who could do that would be Izuru. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future, and apparently they didn't discover Mikan in time. Immediately eliminated? Does this mean this is an order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much an all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way to be forgiven that easily. Shit me. Remnants of Despair has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Okay, with this, you've totally raised all the red flags on this floor. Or raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime! You shall now go to the next stage. Next stage? Another floor? Floor 3? Damn it, not again! The hallway is different from last time. I guess when the flag Monokuma mention is raised, I move to a different hallway than the last. But how can he do that? No, it's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy. You know, I was kind of hoping I never come to this floor again after what happened to a certain goddess of mine. Oh wow, you can't even tell the floors apart anymore, like you can't even tell what's a room and what's not. What an aesthetically interesting choice. The physics lab is completely gone. Really, they just dabbed a filter over the entire thing, but still. Yep. Jesus Christ, even the pillars are glitching out. Yep, the art lab is gone. Like, will the rec room still be there? Oh, there you go. I guess that answers that. Okay, and we've got a handbook or a notebook or something. There's a billiard table. What the f? It's floating. I just noticed that. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think of a room that actually exists inside a school. I mean, honestly, it's not that hard to think about. Like, yeah, it's just a rec room for people to chill out in. It's not that deep. I can believe this exists. It's a file with Hope's Peak Academy seal on it. Confidential file. Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously, Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Izuru Kamakura. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technological terms. I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that? I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope. Is that clicking any memories in you? Are you actually Izuru? Oh my god, oh, am I really right about that? Oh, that'd be so cool if I'm right about that. There's a lot of different magazines here. Fashion, motorcycles, art, martial arts, sports, computer, travel. There's even a magazine about cameras. Mahiru would have been happy to see this. Yeah, a lot of stuff for pretty much anyone since, you know, even Junko would have hard time predicting who would have killed and when, you know. I mean, she would have predicted it, but there's no guarantee it would have been 100%, so just put everyone's fascinations in there. There's a dartboard, but this still is a school, right? Or did Monokuma just randomly make up this place? Guess we can't do anything with the pool table, unfortunately. What am I missing? I won't even mention that it's all floating. Oh. I keep missing that for some reason. This hologram again. What's this one say? Regarding the report you gave the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them, due to the fact that we were unable to ask them about specific details. It is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. So we've decided to entrust them to the survivors of this killing school life, yep. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. And you missed Mikan, apparently, and potentially everyone. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Alright then. Remnants of despair. Yep. So that's when we got kidnapped, captured. Apparently we were all roughed up a little bit as well. And that's when we were entrusted into the hands of Makoto, Kyoko, Tagami, Byakuya, sorry, you know, Jill, Toko, Hiro, and Hina. It says that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set all this up.
What's this?
My, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're going to get a toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. and the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
No!
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. Yeah, and someone who is controlling him has multiple talents, huh? Very interesting. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Alright then. Second floor. I guess, why am I upside down? Looks like I missed the Monokuma plushie there. Shit. Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. Oh, this is good music. We've got to go very 8-bit now. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so. What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I'm upside down. What the fuck? I mean, this is totally disconnected from reality. Oh my god, even the people are glitching now. What? Akane, you okay?
It smells.
It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Akane's switching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
They're definitely real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is...
Well,
they're both!
Yo!
He's right. They're both. Both? What do you mean?
You.
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess. An ally to try to get us on the right path, but an enemy because technically we're despairs and we're against, like, hope. I guess that's my only interpretation there. Wait, what the fuck? I'm loving this music, but honestly, where am I going? This is so fucking, like, weird. So trippy. I am tripping balls right now. Alright, floor 2, so where's the swimming pool? Oh. Oh, the library. Okay, we've even got like an outline now of it on everything. This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. Damn, okay, the only thing is that the laptop's gone. Okay, is there, like, nothing here? Can't even go inside of that room. Okay, it's just the email. Must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt that it is another clue. Oh my god, they're playing this again. They're playing this theme. New World Order, I believe this theme is. Makoto Naegi! To Future Foundation, 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Oh my god, yes, they actually played New World Order again. Oh! Where are you guys? Like, this is just my voice. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Oh my god, Makoto was for killing them. What? Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to this world. Makoto was actually for killing them? The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy, survived and cooperated while recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Dude, what? Okay, Makoto's being like a genuine, like, fucking cold-hearted person right now. But I guess that might just be how much has changed him. But also, yeah, who are our captors exactly? Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Holy crap, they were for killing us. Makoto and the others were for killing us. What? What is going on? Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Dude, this is actually insane. How much character development has Makoto gone through to where he's willing to kill any remnants of despair for the sake of hope? Oh my... Dude, you gotta show me Makoto. This is actually insane. And this is... Remember, that he is the ultimate hope now as well. It's almost like a fucking cult at this point. But what does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email was addressed to Makoto Nae. I'm completely wrong. No, okay, that Makoto wasn't the sender, he was the receiver. Oh, I'm wrong then. Okay, if that did happen though, that would have been crazy. But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why is he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Okay, I guess that is more in line with what Makoto is. He wouldn't let them die. Fair enough. Jesus Christ, there's like no specific images on any of this. It's all just the same. That's going to make sorting through them a bitch. Yeah, you got to actually like look through some of this stuff. Because the images don't just give it away this time. Okay. So I guess our people, our survivors... I mean, that makes sense. They did go through the killing game. Of course, they don't want to kill people free willy-nilly anymore and want to try and, you know, like, preserve life and whatnot. But, oh no. They had me for a second there. That would have been hype. Okay. We're going to see Sonya again? Oh my god, that Junko magazine is still around, huh? Huh? Didn't I walk into a classroom? Oh yeah, it's the washroom. I don't really get it, but this looks like the laundry room. Nothing makes sense. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school right now and I'm suddenly in a laundry room. Man, okay, there you are. I was gonna say, I suck at finding these Monokumas now. I already missed the third one.
No.
Yes. Well, here's the, oh, come on, let me hit on the magazine. It's literally, like, Junko's face is right there, you bastard. This looks like a tablet computer. Looks like the power is on, too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. We have a mini-game, do we? Neo World Program. This Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. The Neo World Program has another name. Oh, Jesus. Psychotherapeutic communication simulator, whatever the fuck. The Neo World Program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World Program, individuals such as the ultimate programmer, the ultimate neurologist, and the ultimate therapist. Dude, we know the ultimate programmer and the ultimate neurologist, but we don't know the ultimate therapist. That's a new name for us. We're among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World Program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Yep, and we've known this is a virtual world the entire time, but we have a name for it now. Additionally, the Neo World Program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. Jesus! That is actually incredible. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. And that's what we've been experiencing. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world? Finally, you're clicking that we have not been in a real world this whole time, bro. Program. A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Also specifically remove trauma from the real world. Such as killing 13 students, potentially. And taking place in an event called the Tragedy. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Oh, despair. I screamed loudly, as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I am starting to accept that there's no way something as crazy as this actually exists. Yep.
Nice!
You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character out. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me too? Existential crisis, baby. Jesus. The surveillance camera. Which is, I guess, kind of useless at this point. Damn it. The surveillance camera is so messed up. Everything is messed up. Or is it? I bet I can't even, like, click on that Junko Onishima, like, magazine. That's despair in of itself. And the first floor. Oh my god. I'm even getting the Monokuma Theater, or the Ter. Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, did you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you that the world truly deserves to be called a game. A game the only first watching this who can save them. Fuck whatever that said. The game of the world is the... Okay, whatever that said, I don't even know what that's saying. Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. I think we're finally ready to crash out on the first floor, because that conveniently is where the trial room is. The hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't recall such a resemblance, but... I don't really see a resemblance, but... Oh my god, what an eyesore. Fucking hell. Did I just see Kyoko? Oh, that was Sonia. Okay, damn. Not to say I'm disappointed at seeing Sonia, but like... Well, okay. Wow, this really is an eyesore. Holy crap. That actually might make people a little dizzy, I can see that.
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the Nogbo effect? Huh? Hehe. The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And the Nogbo effect is the exact opposite. Which means, as long as the human brain controls all the bodily functions. If the brain believes something is real, it will become real. That is fair, and, you know, that definitely works out. Kind of IBS works in that way as well, to where you believe, like, fear and anxiety causes the stomach to act up, even when, if certain aspects weren't reached, you never would get those feelings in general. Nekomaru could honestly describe that pretty well, honestly. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh my.
I am not sure. I do not fully understand. Oh no, we're messing with our minds now as well. What the heck? Okay. Anyone else here? Okay, the trial room's off limits at the minute. Jesus Christ, that is annoying. The moment you discovered the truth was a lie. This moment that you discovered that the truth was a lie. All hope will disappear. That's it. Where am I supposed to go? I love the music though. I absolutely am digging this music vibe though. This is sick. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating. But what in the world is it? And the moment I took a look at the object... Is it a door? Okay. We're doing some sus. Oh my fucking god. Chihiro. Or I guess alter ego maybe. Okay. Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. A person? A floating person is talking to me? Who is it? No, this isn't even a person in the first place. I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. How the hell? We destroyed Alter Ego, did we not? Okay, I guess not. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk? But what are you? Alter Ego? Artificial intelligence program. I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. It's been you the whole time, alter ego, what the hell? However, only the Observer has true authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing, crap. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on! My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it. That feeling from earlier again. Who the fuck put this who put the virus in this, though? Holy crap. This floating, like my feet are hovering above the ground. It's like I can't feel my feet on the ground. Like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? The Neo World program has admitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experiment stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means that the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where the research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I'm to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I appeared before you. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words. I understand what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. You could put it like that if you want. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? Yeah, I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. So again, the question is, who's alive and who's dead? Are the people that have died so far actually dead now? Like, did we go SAO style and like fry their brains? Like, what's going on here? This missing sense of reality. All these mysteries, all the truths. They're all just fiction? Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What is the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you could say it's a program for creating hope, yep. A program for creating hope. That's been obvious since the beginning. But the fact that we're here, and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. That is fucking insane. Actually, this technology is terrifying. You can literally just rewrite a person in any image you want. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories for any time period you set it to? So Monokuma was right, we did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? But why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy whilst it's still in the experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry. I can't provide that much help. Yeah, like, you really expect me to give you the answers to the trial that you have to endure soon? If only I was more reliable. I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new worlds make my head feel like it's about to... Oh, about to burst. Wrong voice there. Can you tell me about the Observer and the virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. Manami and, Chiaki. They're intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the observer in the student role was not. Huh. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there's no risk of abuse, but a virus came in and, you know, fucked everything up, and Manami made an absolute joke for the entire world to see. Probably. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed the world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. But what is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole a portion of my abilities which contained my authority to build the world. It was like a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock and the Funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she was on the receiving end of a one-side attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. Not quite. She was like way before the Future Foundation was made. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego? It has to be Junko Enoshima, right? An AI of Junko Enoshima, like, that fits too well. Like, come on, give me Junko. If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? We got an Ultron here. Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against one another. That's so freaking irritating. But how did the virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility. That's what Chapter 0 was saying, because whoever that was who was talking to Naruto, like, said they had, like, the despair in their pocket. That was like the AI. It is an AI Junko, isn't it? And directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility. But the only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Oh my, that's tragic, Manami and Chiaki. One's a lot more tragic than the other, but damn. Neo World program has been updated in your handbook. Check the truth bullet section to review it. But it's true that the virus is powerful, and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas, so it has a limit too. A limit? If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and... the correct procedure and...
Hey, come
Wow.
on now.
That's enough to convey for you. Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you.
How strange.
If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to Oh my god, and he's just reappearing and... Oh my god. Bro, even Monokuma's glitching. The defluctuation based on the definition of existence that continuates the relationships. From there, the change the results of being cut... Oh my god, even the music! Change results from being cut off rapidly and causes the situation where your own existence is unobservable and... 2 Monokumas, 3 Monokumas, accelerates and assesses... And crosses with the joint ownership of the world and the situation, the context invites your def. Hey. Def. Oh my god, everything. Oh my god, bro, dude, Doki definitely took inspiration from this. Danganronpa is it's too big and too influential to not have, like, been an inspiration for Dan. Guys, hey? Hey? Oh my god! Oh my god! What the heck? What just happened, Makoto Sprite? You're right. You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? And we are back. Sorry about that. Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Very different. Maybe you can't hear my voice from this side? I'm currently talking to the world through Alter Ego. Since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Holy crap. Okay, that's different. Like, our killing school life survivors have been watching us the whole time, not the world, huh? Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. New World Order, keep ramming that shit up. Forced to watch us. I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control. Beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept any outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right here, I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear or see me. Just, who is this guy anyway? Makoto Naegi, the ultimate hope. Is he our ally? Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. Yeah, again, who put this virus in this damn world? Like, seriously, I'd like to learn that soon, please. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037? 11037. That's the number we found at Nezumi's castle. The door to the ancient room was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared the password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Oh my god! So Makoto knows about Nagito, so he knows about the insane similarities between the two of you. Any comment on that, Mr. Naegi? Anyway. I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Someone who betrayed you, by the way. But to be fair, at this point, they might, like, they might have their memories back of the 2 years Junko took. I don't know. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I think, while being very discreet here, no gender, no nothing, I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat him. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst case scenario where an observer who has the role of teacher goes rogue, I've prepared a hidden command to use the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Okay. The forced shutdown sequence. Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they solve the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you guys use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. Ah. So we could have done this at 6 or 7, really. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Gibberish. I don't assume there's any cryptic code in there or any message we can actually read. Just death. Alright, well, Makoto made an appearance. That's pretty sweet. Let's keep going. You're still going? Deaf.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime! What was that weirdness just now? Nothing, really. I see. Anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useful stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time. Hey. Oh, hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is all up to you. Do your best. Do our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best? What do we have to, oh my god, what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when the truth is really a lie? We know that we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard to do our best? Oh, the seeds of doubt are here. Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, dude, Hajime, you don't want to be drowning in depression, man, or despair, I should say. Like, come on, you're so close, man. Then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? 11037 has been added to the truth bullet section. That's insane. Okay, and the trial grounds themselves have been added. Okay. Okay. Where else to go now? There's only one place to go. The class trial.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Why not?
It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam.
Do we have to do this? Like, this is glitching the fuck out.
Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope Speak Academy.
And I'd really rather the entire trial not look like this.
See you soon.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. A red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to focus on that. And there you are, my beloved red door. Haven't walked through these doors in a while. He means this red door, right? Do I just have to go in here? If I do that, will this be finished? Holy crap, what is this? The origins of the universe itself. The never-ending door that walks with me. Holy Christ. I'm about to enter deeper and deeper into the end of ultimate despair. Holy crap. Oh, we didn't even get to go in the elevator. Huh? This place.
Yo,
Looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
Seems that this is going to be the final place.
However,
I don't think I found... Did I find... Yeah, I did find Fuyuhiko, yeah. However, this place is... right back where we started. This is a trial field? But why is it a trial field? Sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different from the one before. We've been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place that the door at the ancient ruins leads to.
Hey,
Ha! It seems pretty strange that we've been in that other building up until now.
damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something. If this is a dream, then this too is very...
welcome!
So you finally arrived! Congratulations! You guys are the first ones to ever beat this game! After stopping by Hope's Peak Academy, you finally come back to this place. To the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island.
you.
You can give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial group from before. The trial ground from before.
Stupid fool.
Phew!
This trial field actually this trial field actually inspired the one from before. So in a way, this place is the original.
Hey, hey.
Who cares? The graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course!
But of course, if that's what you guys decide.
Huh?
And if we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Now then.
Ahem. Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. That's it. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler. Wait, what do you mean repeat? What does repeat mean?
Yes, indeed.
There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered the final choice. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be continued.
In other words,
Which means everyone who has died up until now will have their votes treated as absences.
Then,
The rule is based on our majority vote. If graduate is chosen by a majority vote, from there, an event that's kind of like the graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin. Even if we do that stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty much damn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. Can we press it now, right?
no.
Wow, did you not learn anything from the last trial, Kazuichi? No, you can't do that yet. Well, I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? Your will will be swept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up! Shut up!
Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
My. Which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know? What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
That's right!
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
Damn it!
Jesus. So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
Well...
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
No
Bitch.
way!
But you do not have to worry. There is no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be. He's doing it because that's how it has to be? Doesn't that mean he could exert his will over everything? He too has a limit. Is this what Alter Ego was talking about?
Anyway...
Even even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. After all, afterward, you cast your majority votes, and from there, we move on to the graduation program. But why do we have to go through something so dumb? Well, that is... You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Oh, wrong voice, sorry. You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Huh? Which means you're just stalling for time then. Who's the main cast? Oh, no. Don't need to worry about that. It has nothing to do with you guys.
That is...
There is no way it has nothing to do with us. We are the only ones who are involved, you know?
So annoying.
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
You pissed me off.
Hold on. What's that chump comment? What's with that chump comment?
I can't ignore that.
Wow. Akane, control yourself. Not that it's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't forgive you.
Wow. How dare you treat him like a toy?
What's this?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? Also, apparently it has to be turned off. I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me? I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? Oh my god, this is actually really threatening for Monokuma right now. Like, we never had, like, straight up complete egotistical maniac from Monokuma before. I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then, before you die, sear my power into your memories. Okay. This is bad. Yes. What the fuck? Alright guys, so that was the final investigation of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Holy crap, we are in this. We are in this for the long game. We are in this for the conclusion of all the mysteries that Danganronpa has given us thus far in the franchise, I assume. I would hope that it gives us our conclusion to a majority of the stuff that we've built upon. But by that point, I have no idea how we still have 2 more games left anyway, but we'll get to that stuff when we get to that, you know. But yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. You know, this is the final trial. I cannot emphasize just how excited I am for this upcoming trial. I am just, we had a lot of information in this chapter. Probably not as much new information as I'm sure a majority of people who've played this game have gotten. Again, I do have the added benefit that I read Zero before this, and you know, Zero had a lot of this this information that we got anyway about the tragedy, about exactly how the tragedy went down, about, you know, the effect on some of the students, you know, like all that kind of stuff, and as well Izuru Kamakura. All of that was revealed in Zero, so I wasn't reacting, I think, too much to that, but I do have my my theories and whatnot I think are going on with that. Genuinely, I think my final, like, big prediction, I think Hajime is honestly Izuru. I think that would be an interesting twist. I think that would be a fitting twist for this franchise, as we had first game Ultimate Despair vs Ultimate Hope. If we'd have this time Ultimate Hope versus Ultimate Hope, but also a remnant of Despair, that would be incredible. It would also, once again, it would add the added layer of reusing past themes of Danganronpa 1, to where, once again, someone's memories and their identity as a person would have been taken away due to the memory wipe. You know, we kind of would have debated into Hajime being a reserve call student, which isn't technically wrong, but it would be removing an ultimate talent, which obviously goes into Kyoko's whole development in DR1, which was discovering who she really was. If we did that again, it would work, and I think honestly it fits the thing, because Hope's Peak, they did everything they could to keep Izuru out of the public eye, pretty much to the point to where students, faculty members, whatnot, didn't even know for sure if he was even a real person. They didn't know if he was even a student that had been or was even in the school, or had ever been in the school. You know, if he'd ever even been here. And how else would they do that with keeping, you know, all the higher-ups away? Just throw him into the department where almost no one actually cares about. Make him a commoner. Make him someone who doesn't stand out at all, but at a place where Hope Speak Academy could still keep an eye on him, which would be the reserve course department. I think, honestly, that makes a little too much sense to me, honestly. It would also mean that, you know, Hajime had more of his memories taken from him than the others. Again, playing a nice similarity to Kyoko there. Because, you know, the big question is, why is a reserved course student here? Like, why? What's the purpose? And he's a remnant of despair, which only, you know, ultimates, like, classify as at this point. And he was supposedly the only member who wasn't, like, killed in the entire, like, reserved course. He was the only one who didn't commit mass suicide? Why? Because he's an ultimate. Because potentially, at that point, he'd already gotten his memories back. He might have even got his memories back before the suicide hit, and it was, you know, that action that pretty much saved him, you know. Perhaps Junko had more use for him than the others, and that's why she kind of kept him alive, because he's an ultimate of the highest caliber. Ultimate hope, even, one would say, you know. And obviously, like, the reason he is Hajime is because, well, I guess induced trauma from the tragedy that Junko submitted him to, of killing that whole line of students, reverted him so much to the point to where he was basically just an empty shell of himself, which would be Hajime Hinata. A similar position to one Junko Enoshima and how she became one Ryoko Atanashi. Or even how, well, it's confirmed not was the case anymore, but was still a theory, how a mind-wiped Makoto would have become one Nagito Kamaida. Even though that wasn't actually the case. It was a theory. It was a theory for a long time. That was the case. It just makes me wonder, though, because Chapter 0 was so interesting. I have no idea what to make of the arm thing with Nagito, right? Like, his whole arm not being his, how it being someone else. It can't be a literal thing, because obviously Junko was made into a mushy paste by the end of DL1. She was crushed. There would have been nothing left of her. But narratively, it doesn't fit Mukuro, because she wasn't the, like, ultimate despair. So I don't know what that means. And then there's the case, obviously, of, like, who are we even fucking talking to? Like, was that, like, Izuru? Was that Hajime without, like... That could actually be... I think that honestly might fit. That would be why Nagito was so into Hajime, right? Because he was talking to Hajime, who was Izuru at the time on the boat ride, and that's why he was so infatuated with him, because he saw him as interesting. He saw him as, you know, above him. Now, obviously, he didn't remember that conversation on the boat because of the memory wipe, but Nagito being Nagito still had those lingering feelings of excitement around Izuru, and that was Hajime. So even though he didn't remember why, he felt infatuated with him and learning of his talent, because probably that's just, you know, his subconscious trying to, you know, bring out those feelings, but not really being able to access the reason why he has them. I think, honestly, it does fit. It really does. The only thing I don't know is that fucking picture of the old guy who is Izuru. The only thing I can think of that is that he is the founder, and Hope Speak Again named their project after him, Izuru Kamakura, because again, he's a kid that probably no one even knew about before he even became, like, Hajime. You know, he's someone who just they didn't know about, and that's kind of why, in memory of the founder, if he's dead at that point, or if he's dead now, you know, just out of respect for him. That's like my main guess there. And to be honest, if that is the case, that could make Hajime the final villain of the movie, of the game, honestly. If we don't have Junko, if we don't have, like, AI Junko, which honestly I think is even more likely now because somehow fucking Alter Ego is still alive, like, it could be that. It could be that Izuru, you know, or Hajime, starting to get his memories back, returns and reverts back into an ultimate despair, and he is the final villain of the, I almost said movie again, of the game. That's honestly an idea. It also, honestly, I think this did even iterate more that it could be AI Junko. I feel like we got strengths of both of these, because we even put down here just how influential Junko was to everyone, to the point where she got so many students mass suiciding because of her. it brings up the point, you know, over time, over the 2-3 years they spent in Hope's Peak Academy, she slowly could have got into, like, Chihiro's head, slowly manipulated him to teach her about, you know, AI processes and, you know, coding and whatnot, and either he developed an AI with Junko to develop one of her, or she learned enough from him to develop one herself before the end of Hope's Peak Academy, before the end of DR1. And that could be, like, the end villain. That could be the virus. That could be Monokuma's true, like, source code is Junko. Honestly, I think either one works, or it could be, you know. It could just be Izuru taking the leg in Junko's name. Hell, if we want to truly just shit the bed, it could be both. It could be both. But my upcoming theory for this is still, once again, my main theory for how this trial's going to go is Monokuma. We're still waiting, so my main theory is going to be Monokuma in the first half, much like DR1, the same kind of theme. Monokuma in the first half of the trial, where we're trying to figure out the memories, the situation with Hope's Peak, everything. It happens, and then we end up fucking up. We get everyone back to being remnants of despair, and then in the second half of the trial, that's when the main cast arrive. That's when Kyoko, Byakuya hopefully, Makoto definitely, all arrive, and then we have to switch sides. We have to play as them to, one by one, pull everyone into the light of hope again and get them on our side, get them to the point that we wanted them to. We slowly get, you know, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonya and Kazuichi on our side, and then the final part would be probably Hajime, potentially. Or it could literally just be Hajime. We could get everyone else in the first half, and in the second half is just Hajime, right? Like, I feel like, that could be it. It's also the fact that, like, we spent a lot of time here literally building Junko up. We learned about how influential Junko Enoshima was. We learned the extent of the damage Junko Enoshima did. We learned the effect she had on personal students and their own friends that was all caused by Junko Enoshima. They had so much lore about Junko Enoshima here. I can't imagine she doesn't have something to do with this upcoming trial. It feels like it would be impossible, you know? But I am so excited for this. This is probably going to be a trial I'm going to be a little stuck on as well, because I feel like I am going to do a lot of reading of the specific truth bullets, because the images don't really convey too much, because they're mostly just Hope's Peak symbols, and I probably am going to have to read them quite a few times, because again, like, I'm not I'm not quite sure what each one is conveying to the fullest extent, and that has got me in a lot of trials in this series of not fully reading what my bullets are, the full context of them, so I'm probably going to be doing a lot of switcherooning in this upcoming part. But this is going to be, I'm just saying, this is going to be the final part of Danganronpa 2's playthrough. I don't care if this goes, you know, beyond even, like, episode 9 at this point, where it's over 5 hours. I think that's my longest part of Danganronpa in the playthrough, not counting, like, extra stuff like school mode in the previous game, or, like, island mode, in this game. I think that's a full 5 hours, and I don't think any other part's gone beyond that. But if this part does go beyond that, that's perfectly fine with me, because we are going to be going for the final part. I do like around 20 parts for this. Does sound pretty cool. And then obviously there will be a lot of extra stuff as well. Like we had the extra scenes already in the middle of the playthrough. There's going to be unlockables. I'm going to be going for the unlockables like I did in DR1. The free time events / like, I guess, romantic endings like DR1 had. And then there's also like Danganronpa If, which will be happening as well. So there will be a lot of extra parts for Danganronpa 0 coming up. But the main playthrough, Danganronpa 0, Danganronpa 2, but the main playthrough, I think Nice Chris 20 is, that does sound pretty good to me. But guys, we're doing this. We are fucking doing this. I am so excited. It feels like I was right. That everyone is the remnants of despair. That's so good. I mean, to be fair, that was kind of obvious at this point, given what Mikan was doing. Like, the fact that Mikan was here, the reason she were here kind of did extend to everyone else, I guess, aside from Chiaki, that they all became traitors. So that was maybe a little too obvious at that point, but either way, I love that's the direction that we've gone, and I cannot wait to see how we do this. The only thing I'm really hoping for in the next part, and this is like so minuscule, it's not even like a plot point, I hope we get a photo of the class. I know, it's weird, because, like, that was integral to learning that we got memory wiped in DR1, which is why we had it. And in this game, we knew that from the very beginning. And I've emphasized many a time that, like, it's no guarantee this even was a full class. It's no guarantee that these were all same year students, you know. We know that a portion of them were, and all 4 of them are dead. But we don't know if this was genuinely a full class or just a bunch of random ultimates that, you know, we brought together. But even if not, like, give me a photo of the class. Like, that was one of the great things about DR1, that we got to see the class happy together, you know, like, all together. We had 3 images of that. I want a class photo, please. Also makes good thumbnail material. But either way, guys, I'm sure there's a lot more I could be saying about this, but the hype is too real. You know, the hype is too strong. Maybe Alter Ego will come up. I don't know. The fact that, again, like, he's still alive is what really pushes, like, AI Junko. But either way, I am ready to come. I am ready to get into this. I am ready to go. This is going to be the end of Danganronpa 2. Goodbye Despair. And maybe the last part of Danganronpa, or the last game of Danganronpa for a little while. Because I probably will take a break from Danganronpa after this point. I'll definitely be doing AA2 before going into, like, Ultra Despair Girls, or if there is anything else I should do before that, I'm not sure. And maybe even more games than that, I'm not sure. But guys, I'm ready. I'm just ready. So thank you for watching this part. A lot of sus happened. And I will see you guys next time when we conclude Danganronpa 2. I'll see you then.